name is Maja Tait. I'm the mayor of the district of Souk, and today I'm very pleased to share with you this book, which is The Tea Party in the Woods. And this is written by Akiko Miyakoshi from Kids Can Press. So let us begin. That morning, Kikko had awoken to a winter wonderland. It had snowed all night. Now her father was off to Grandma's house to help clear the walk. "Is this the pie for Grandma?" Kikko asked her mother, spotting the box near the door. "Oh dear," her mother said, "your father forgot it." "I can catch up to him," said Kikko. "All right then, hurry up." Grandma's house was on the other side of the woods. Kikko set out, following her father's tracks in the fresh snow. The woods were very still and so quiet. Kikko's footsteps were the only sound. After a while, Kikko spied a figure up ahead in a long coat and a hat. "Papa!" she called as she ran to catch up. She struggled in the deep snow and fell, and the pie box was crushed. Kikko felt like crying, but her father was almost out of sight, so she picked up the box and hurried after him. Kikko followed her father all the way to a strange house. "Has it always been there?" Kikko wondered. She couldn't remember having seen it before. She watched as her father went inside. Here's the strange house. Curious, Kikko peered through the window. She watched as he took off his long hat and coat. But he wasn't her father at all. Kikko had been following a great bear. "Are you here for the tea party?" asked a kind voice. Kikko turned to see a little lamb standing nearby. "This way," said the lamb, gently taking Kikko's hand and leading her inside. Kikko couldn't believe her eyes. And what did all the other animals say when they saw her? "Welcome!" they cheered. A small rabbit led Kikko to her seat. "You must be cold," said a boar. "Please come in and warm yourself. We're about to serve the tea, and you are just in time." Look at that. Once everyone was seated, a doe stood and began to speak. "Thank you all for coming on this cold winter day. We have a special guest with us. What is your name, dear?" Kikko's heart raced. She gathered up all her courage and said, "My name is Kikko, and I was bringing a pie to my grandma." The animals all began to speak excitedly. "That's so brave of you, going by yourself. Your grandmother will be so pleased. Please have something to eat." Everyone wanted to talk to the special guest, and Kikko began to feel a little bit braver. Over the noise, one of the rabbits spoke up. "Is this the pie for your grandmother?" Kikko looked down at the crushed box. "Yes, but I fell, and now it's ruined." The animals looked at one another. "If it's a pie you need, we have plenty to share. Slice by slice, they assembled a new pie on a pretty plate. Each piece had a different filling of seeds and nuts and fruits and other delicious things, all gathered from the woods. Beautiful pie. The dough carefully placed the plate into a new box and tied it with a red ribbon. How nice, said Kikko. She was so excited that she wanted to take the pie to Grandma at once. We'll come too, said the animals. The woods were filled with joyful sounds as everyone paraded to Grandma's house, singing and laughing and playing music as they went. This way, the animals called. Kikko held the pie box tightly and walked on. At last they reached Grandma's house. Go on, the animals encouraged Kikko. Kikko knocked on the door and called, Grandma, I've brought you a pie. Grandma and Kikko's father appeared at the door surprised, and Kikko handed them the box. My dear, did you come all this way on your own? Asked Grandma, stepping inside. Kikko looked around, but the animals were nowhere to be seen. You're never alone in the woods, Kikko answered, smiling. She was sure her new friends were smiling too. That's the end. So thank you very much for joining with me. And again, this is The Tea Party in the Woods, written and illustrated by Akiko Miyakoshi. And this was originally published in Japanese under the title Mori no Oku no Odiakat by Kaisei Sha Publishing Co. Limited. And then English translation rights were arranged to the Japan Foreign Rights Center. And the text and illustration completed in 2010, as mentioned by Akiko Miyakoshi. The English translation 2015 by Kidscan Press. Thank you very much for watching.